Hi, my name is Celestia and I am posting for my Diversity in the U.S. class. Today I'm going to be comparing the speech given by Harriet Tubman to the speech given by Frederick Douglass. So the first part, what are unique values they both share? I think they both have this quiet meekness to them, this power under control, this I understand this is my position in society and I understand this is an injustice, so what am I going to do about it? Just reading it, it was really awesome for me to see that they both are so passionate about getting equal rights one day, and it was actually really beautiful that an African American male was able to read Frederick Douglass's speech. Another unique value is that they both address religion. Frederick Douglass, I wrote down some quotes, let me find those. He talked about how religious the slave people were, the people who had the power, how they were getting these blessings from the Lord, and yet he couldn't share in those, and how he was thinking that they were pious, that all these things made them look hypocritical. In the same way, Harriet Tubman on page 16, she writes about how her mistress would would educate her on what the scriptures say, particularly treat your neighbor the way you would want to be treated. And she wrote, I guess she just didn't see me as her neighbor. And so it's really interesting how religion is such a big part of the African American community in the 1800s with the slaves. That's where we get the slave hymns, all those beautiful songs, and how it just didn't make sense to either of them that the white religious people were doing this to them, and they saw that as an injustice. The second question that I'm going to address today is why are these slave speeches so useful in teaching middle school, high school, and college ages? I think those ages are ages where you start to form your worldview, where you start to question things, where you are at the point intellectually where you can contribute to society in these things. And I think these are crucial times to start promoting equality, to start bringing in justice, to say, hey, this is what happened, let's learn from these mistakes and go on. So that's one way that I see that these are critical for that. But also, I think these are overall just really heavy things, and I don't think that they would be appropriate to talk to a third grader about. I think certain quotes are, but I think once you understand and appreciate the gravity of the whole situation, and to be able to say, wow, like these people went through such an injustice, such a hardship, and these are their words, like wow. I just think that that's really cool, and I think until you get to that age, you don't really appreciate it, and so it's better to hold off until middle school, high school, or college. And on the same note, why is it difficult? Like, what could be some difficulties teaching these things? I'm still in college, but I know in middle school and high school, I was really naive to certain things, and I still am, but I don't think that I would have appreciated this. I remember studying Langston Hughes in high school and all those poems and just not appreciating them, but I just see these things as real and raw. It's like reading someone's journal, like picking it up and just reading it, and I think that through those real life experiences, they're more helpful than a novel. They're more helpful than maybe a poem. Poems like Langston Hughes' poems from the 1920s were awesome for me to read, and it kind of let me in a little bit more. But to read and hear, man, these slave speeches, this is what they really felt. This is what was burning inside their hearts. Just to read that, I think that was really helpful for me. But overall, a difficulty overall would just be just being a little discouraged that they aren't appreciating the gravity of it all. And I know it's hard to get students excited about things, and it might be a little discouraging when you're super excited about something and they aren't. Yes, but this ends my discussion for today. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.